Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Class 47 Peter YouTube channel. And in today's video I'm going to be taking a look at the new Bachmann Collectors Club limited edition model that's just been released, which is the Bachmann Class J72 tank engine 69023 Joem. Now this is a model of a locomotive that is in preservation. In real life, number 69023, named Joem, is the only J72 left, and it is a locomotive that I have seen in real life. I remember when it visited the Severn Valley Railway for the Spring Gala back in spring of that year in 2012. In fact, actually, I have also ridden behind this locomotive as well. And so when I got the first edition of the Bachmann Times magazine produced for the Collectors Club, and I saw that this model had been produced and I had the order form for it, I just couldn't resist and I just had to get one, and it's now arrived in the post, and I am really looking forward to this. So we'll get this model open straight away. I won't be talking about the packaging, I will talk about the detail parts and anything else that's in the box, but we'll get straight down to the unboxing. So here we have the model out of the box, and in the box with the model we have the accessory bag, and in here we have a couple of cab doors, some lamps and some chain link couplings. These are the chain links because they don't have the screw link mechanism on them, and there's a few vacuum pipes in there as well. We also have the limited edition certificate for this model. This one is number 82 of 504 produced, and this will be put into my folder later on where I keep all my certificates. And you've got a brief history of this particular locomotive as well. And of course we also have the owner's information manual for the model. So here we have the model, which is what we're all here for, and isn't she a beauty? When I saw this model in the pictures it looked absolutely gorgeous, and I can safely say that this model definitely exceeds all the expectations that I had for this model, and it really does look gorgeous. So first of all I'm going to talk about the livery. The livery that this model is painted into is the NER/BR pattern line green, and this livery looks absolutely gorgeous. The application of the paint on this model is absolutely superb. There's not a single painting error or mark on this model anywhere. The paint and application on this model is gorgeous. It's a very nice even coat of paint. The lining on this model is all crisp, and also even the BR Lake crest and the loco's numbers and the logo there on the side of the tank, it's all done absolutely beautifully. The detail inside the cab interior is all painted. All the gauges, the dials and the regulator, it's all painted, which looks very nice. It's always a pleasure to see. This model also has a flickering firebox, which I shall show you later, and also the cab interior has been painted a nice cream colour as well, which looks fantastic, and even the cab floor has been painted as well. On the rear of the bunker we have a separately fitted metal handrail, again some of that beautiful crisp lining on the back, and also you've got separately fitted lamp irons as well, and also these brake pipes have already been pre-fitted, which is nice because that saves you having to do them yourself. Moving on to the front of the loco, again you have another pre-fitted brake pipe. You've also got separately fitted lamp irons on the model as well. Separately fitted handrail on the front of the smoke box there, just above the smoke box door. On the front of the smoke box there's lots of rivet detail, as well as the cylinders down here as well. There's even rivets on those. And also the smoke box door darts, which are separately fitted, and the smoke box door hinges, they've been painted as well in a nice chrome colour, which the loco has in real life, and it makes them stand out on the model as well. We also have separately fitted metal handrail on the boiler. You've also got separately fitted handrails on the front of the side tanks. You've also got other details as well. You've got the fire iron holder there on top of the water tank and the washout plugs. And just look at the lining on the boiler bands. I mean, that's just really crisp. You've also got the whistle and the safety valve as well, and there are glazing in the cab windows as well. There's a lot of stunning detail that's gone into this model. They've even added some inside motion as well inside this model. I mean, bear in mind it doesn't work on the model, but then it doesn't really need to. But what they have done is they have painted it, and that looks superb. On both the front and the rear of the model is also fitted with sprung buffers. Of course, we also have the tension lock couplings that are fitted as standard on the model. In time, this model will have the hunt couplings, so these tension locks will be removed, because over time all my stock will go over to hunt couplings. But for the time being, because some of my stock still has the tension locks, then this loco will retain the tension lock couplings for now. We've also got the steam piping as well on the boiler, as you can see, which is separately fitted. And that looks absolutely stunning, especially that little bit of pipe in there, just by that window. You've also got a dome and a chimney as well. So all in all, this really is an exquisite little model. So here we are with the running performance for Joem, and as you can see, this model is a smooth runner straight from the box. No need for me to tell you that, really. There's no motors burning out, stuttering movement, or any of that sort. It runs exactly as it should do, straight from the box. Because, you know, we do pay a lot of money for these models, so we expect them to run, not to simply have motors burning out and finding that straight from the box they don't work. So that's a beautiful little model. Okay, so I've turned the lights off in the shed, so you can hopefully see the flickering firebox better. Which you can just about see there, there's the flickering firebox, which does work on this model. And the flickering firebox is such a nice little feature to have on the model. Especially how it lights up the interior bit as well in the model as well, as you can see there. So now that the model has had some good running in, I've now got Joem pulling a train, and this is its first train that it's pulling on Foxhill Junction. And I've got it pulling 3 of my chocolate and cream Mark 1s. And this is actually the train that Joem pulled when I rode behind the engine back in the Severn Valley in 2012. And so I thought, very fittingly, that Joem's first train should be a recreation of the train that she was pulling when I rode behind the engine in real life. And even though there's just 3 coaches behind this model, as you can see, no problem at all whatsoever she manages them with ease. So overall then, I think that Bachmann's new retooled J72 is an absolute exquisite model, and it's definitely one of Bachmann's best models that they've made yet. It really is a superb little model, I can't fault it. Lots of superb detailing, gorgeous livery, including the application as well of the livery. Obviously the little flickering firebox, it's details like that that do add so much more detail and make a world of difference. And it's smooth running, you know, how could I possibly fault this model? So I highly recommend getting a J72, whether it's one of the general ones or whether it's this one, Joem, as a Bachmann Collectors Club model. And if you are interested in buying this model, join the Bachmann Collectors Club. There's lots of benefits that you can get from that, including gorgeous Collector Club exclusive models such as this one. So I think it's highly worth joining the Bachmann Collectors Club for models like this, because they're just absolutely gorgeous. So round of applause to Bachmann for this model. They've outdone themselves. Now that's all I have time for in today's video, so thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed my review on Bachmann's new J72. As ever, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Feel free to drop a like and post a comment. Check out all my other videos, and I'll see you again next time. But for now, it's a goodbye from me. Take care.